So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Because I have a group chat with him.
Okay, now we're actually live. What are you talking about, Garron, again?
Nothing.
Hey everyone, it's a new episode of Ho Ho Hong Kong. I'm your host Mohammed Magdi, and the ratings are up. Oh my god, so many people, sponsors, everything. Who knew? All we needed to do is just to get rid of Vivek, and people just flooded in. Oh my god.
I saw the footage from the stairwell. There was a mysterious short Arab man that actually pushed Vivek down the stairs.
All right, we're going to restart this podcast. Luckily, I'm still in charge here. No, Vivek is on path to recovery. He will be back in about 9 weeks, I think. He's not doing great, but he's need to exercise. He's alive, yes. And he still edits this, does the intro, outro, and all of that. And you can probably recognize two familiar faces. No video today because Cassie, we'll get to that in a second. But no video, so we're just doing audio. But you recognize the familiar voices of both previous guests and mainstay on the Hong Kong comedy scene and general shenanigans in Hong Kong, Queen Cassi and Garron Chiu. Welcome back, guys.
Up, gang.
So we're recording, obviously, as you guys know, for the next few weeks. We are doing guest hosts and all of that. So today, Garron and Cassi both have been on many times, but not together and not as a couple so far.
Well, we were always a couple.
This is the death knell for our relationship.
Like,
you know how to spice our relationship up?
Yeah.
Get on a podcast.
The small Egyptian man.
And then, you have no idea what I'm going to ask either. So we'll see. So, Cassie, first of all, how does it feel like to give up? so I might actually take a photo of this and post it on the Patreon just for people to see the ridiculousness that you are.
For context,
yes.
Mohammed's come around to my house and I walk out of my bedroom. It's like 1:30 p.m. I'm in
on a
full
Sunday
pajamas.
Yes.
And I settle into my chair that's covered in blankets that fully reclines.
By the way, hold on.
I call it my girl chair.
I also have
I'm just a
to.
girl.
I also have to add. Cassie was in a different set of pajamas when she woke up.
So I
she
had a
changed into
shower.
other pajamas.
I haven't totally given up. I did shower and wash my hair, but then I got into my matching
She's
pajamas for a
oh
guest.
no, we have people coming over. Let me put on my fancy.
I need to
fancy pajamas.
These are my black tie pajamas.
Right. So
They have a hole
you
in the
still
knee.
haven't answered my question. How does it feel to give
It's
up? Is it
wonderful. I'm
it's good?
retired.
Yeah, you are retired. Yeah, exactly.
She has another set of pajamas for when the queen comes around.
Yeah. Garron, how do you motivate her? It's like training a dog at home. How do you keep her stimulated?
You can't say it on the
tell her I'm
podcast.
hungry.
No, he definitely should.
And then
You tell her what?
I'll tell her I'm hungry, and then she'll
Yeah,
make
I'll
something
get in the
nice.
kitchen.
Ah, okay, yeah, nice. Okay, let's get in the kitchen. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2025. We're still telling women to get back in the kitchen.
Well, it's you love it, obviously.
All women love the kitchen.
No, just you. All other women actually have hope and dreams. It's
go
just
out
And
you.
ambition and career paths.
They're like, I'm working. I don't have time to cook at home.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, see, I'm a trad wife, so
You were just recently, Cassie, in the UK, like just this week, I think, earlier this week.
I got back on Thursday.
But you also
Friday.
went.
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is such a bullshit couple thing sometimes.
I know, why are you
It's like
splitting
correcting each other on like the silliest things. It was Friday. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Okay, so you went to the UK, Cassie, to renew your passport so you can go on a different trip.
Okay. So
Okay,
I
yes,
was,
explain.
My friend Layla was texting me and she was going, when does your China visa expire? So I look into my passport and I'm like, 2020, whatever, I give up.
That's how much you give up. You give up on a sentence, mid-sentence.
I was looking at all the other stamps in my passport and I was thinking, oh my God, I've had all these great adventures. And I see a stamp from 2015. I was like, I should check when my passport expires because I've got a trip in 2 weeks.
Right.
And it turns out my passport expires in December. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I didn't. I needed 6 months on my passport
Yes.
to travel.
So that is actually like because there are some countries that don't care,
And some have
Right.
And there's
3
some
months.
countries that are super strict
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
And the ones that are, I'm just kind of like, so what is the point of an expiration date on a passport? Like, if you have to get it renewed 6
Yeah.
months before it expires.
Right.
Then
you're
every
just
passport
like,
is like 9.5 years, not 10
yes,
years, right?
correct.
I run into the office here at our place, and I go to Garron. And I was like, "Oh my god, what am I gonna do?"
And so, because Hong Kong no longer has a British passport office,
Right.
so the only
Wait,
way
what
to
did he do to the passport office?
I
it's
firebombed
gone.
it. No,
Wow, way to admit a crime on record. Keep going.
they closed it. I think in 2014. I have no idea why they closed it because we still have an
Yeah.
embassy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I get on the phone and they're like, we can give you an emergency travel document. And then I get in touch with the Vietnamese embassy. I was like, would you guys take an emergency travel document?
And they said, yes, if it's an
they go,
emergency.
yes,
Yes.
if it's an emergency.
If
And
it's
they
a
were
real
like-
emergency.
Like,
And then
if
I was
someone
like,
died,
I
or
was
it's
like,
you
is
know, you
doing
need to go to the
laughing
hospital.
gas with my friends an emergency?
Isn't that is actually illegal, isn't it? Like to
It's
just for
legal
you
in
to.
Vietnam, I think. Don't fact check me.
Yeah,
Mohammed,
I'm
by the way,
about to.
has his laptop open
Yes.
because he knows that I talk so much shit that he needs to.
It's the
Google.
only episode ever where I actually need to fact check everything. But okay, so you went to the UK.
So yeah, Garron was like, just go to the UK and sort it out. I think I was just bothering him during when he was trying to work. He
Right.
was like,
Just
I'm just gonna
go.
book you a ticket.
Yeah.
Just go for 4 days, see my grandparents,
to grandparents.
renew my passport. But then. Yeah, so then I went to the passport office. You're not actually, I'm admitting to so many crimes on this podcast.
Please go ahead.
But you're not actually meant
Good
to-
for the ratings.
You're not meant to renew your passport doing the 4-hour one, which is what I did. Renew it within 4 hours, unless you live in the UK.
Oh, right.
So I was like, don't ask me questions. Don't ask me
No, I'm
questions.
pretty
It's
sure they
obvious I
say that
don't
because
live
you
there.
have to be there.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah.
I met another woman who lives in Germany, and she was like, "Yeah, I was so worried they're going to ask you questions because obviously you can't lie. They just look at your passport. You obviously don't live in the UK."
Yeah.
Yeah, I managed it.
There is a famous story that you probably, Cassie, know about from my mom when she came here on, and then on episode 107 we talk about it. The episode title is Muhammad's mom flew to Hong Kong a few hours before her passport expired. That reminded me.
Yeah.
So this story, if you want to go back, I'll link it in the description. If you want to go back and listen to that, it's basically that, except that my mom has zero travel experience, and she find
Yeah.
out at the airport in Cairo that she's not. She's like, oh, she found out because she was writing the departure card. She was like, hey, this date looks familiar. Oh, it's tomorrow.
Well, yeah. Well, so my friend said he was like, oh, well, that's an understandable mistake to make if you'd never been anywhere.
Exactly. Yeah. That is
He
exactly
was like,
correct.
and I travel like every month, humble
Yeah.
brag. And I really should know. But the last trip we went on, when my passport was already 6 months
Yeah.
past, was to the UK, so it wasn't flagged.
Right.
Because I'm just technically going back to my home country.
Right.
I've never lived there.
Yeah.
So it wasn't flagged, so I didn't even think about the 6 month rule.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So and then you go to I've never been to Vietnam. I think it's the only country in that region that I haven't been to. And you go there and do drugs. Is that correct? Illicit substances.
Yeah, heroin, black tar heroin mostly. I get it from a guy at the Mr. Bean
It's
bar.
weak balloons. That's
Yeah.
what you do.
So what is the laughing gas balloons thing?
Yeah,
Wow, they
okay,
just put a
well,
little
now I'm
laughing
never
gas
going to
in
get a
some
job.
balloons. It's not
Muhammad.
Oh wow! Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Honestly, it's
This is the death knell of my career path.
I'm actually pretty sure it's legal, but the legal stuff is like it's a little weak compared to the illegal stuff that I've never done.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just like what do you guys know about it?
Yeah.
It's nitrous.
It's like a quick high.
Okay.
Like for like a minute.
And are you actually
Yeah.
like laughing? Like is
Yeah,
that the
yeah,
laughing?
makes you
Okay.
giggle,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I see.
But if
Okay.
you do it too quickly, you can pass out. And
It
when we went,
it feels like brain freeze a little bit.
yeah,
Right,
when
right.
we went to Vietnam the first time, we were in Hanoi and we saw that guy who'd completely passed out on the sofa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like completely, like he went, and then it just KO'd.
Damn. Okay.
So if you guys, just a top tip for anybody doing illicit substances,
Yes.
don't get too over enthusiastic too quickly.
But so Cassie mentioned that bar. There's one of my favorite things about Asia is you just have very random themed bars.
Yeah.
So in Hanoi they just have a Mr. Bean bar.
no,
yeah.
this is in Hoi An.
Sorry, Hoi An, not Hanoi.
Yeah.
They have
everybody
a-
should go there.
They have a
Yeah.
Mr. Bean bar. It just plays Mr. Bean. There's Mr. Bean stuff all over.
Yeah.
It's even like okay, so you know Mars Bar. It's
Yeah, of
around
course.
the corner from your
Yeah.
place. A lot of people don't know this Mars
out to
Bar.
Mars Bar.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Mars Bar.
um,
Mars Bar is a Mars Attacks theme bar. Like the
Very
movie
loose.
Mars Attacks.
Very
No,
loosely.
Attack on Mars.
No, Mars Attacks.
Oh.
That's why they have Mars Attacks posters. The
Yeah.
aliens from Mars Attacks.
Oh, okay,
Not
I see
Attack.
that.
I'm
Attack
always-
on Mars is a serious movie.
I'm always blackout drunk when I'm in there. So I don't-
Mars-
That's how
Mars
everybody
Attacks.
is at Mars Bar.
Mars Attacks is a very weird comedy.
Yes, it's a weird like
never
we're
even
making
heard
fun
of
of
Or,
our.
or like
It's a great movie.
In Osaka. There's a bar that is just a Family Guy themed bar.
I hated that place so much.
That place is
Oh.
weird, but they even
was
make
it
No
the
shout
drunken
out to
clam
it.
thing?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh
yeah,
yeah,
it's
okay.
the
There's one in
worst
Suzhou as well, where the guys actually started doing KFK shows. It started in Suzhou, not even in Shanghai, and it was Turner. Started at the Drunken Clam, one of the very earlier versions. It was basically that, and they also copied the whole the bar vibe and everything. But when
so
you're
it's
saying
a
that,
terrible place to be. I walked in with Garron. I was like, "We're leaving."
why?
It was just
There's
grim.
a lot of backpackers and
Oh,
it was
okay.
kind of creepy. Also, like the
I am not elitist. I do not care. I don't care about
you go to
backpackers.
dingy bars all the
Yeah,
time. But,
exactly.
no, but like it's
Just
even
a
things like
grim
I'm pretty
vibe.
sure the whole bar was slanted.
Yeah, it
I
was.
was like, this place is about to fall apart.
Yeah, no, and they had like a really narrow staircase. I was like, if I have 2 drinks, I'm falling down that staircase.
So we're talking about the themed bars, and when Anthony Bourdain went to Harbin in China,
Yeah.
there is a themed bar that is all like Texas, like Western.
Oh, I love
and
that.
he interviews the
That's
guy,
my vibe.
and he's like basically like a lunatic about all of these things, but has never been to the U.S.
Yeah, I love
It's just like
that.
this Chinese guy, and he has like fake guns and everything.
He's like, yeehaw.
Yeah.
I love school shootings. Sorry.
So same thing for Shaman. Shaman is
oh yes,
the
there was a
scene there is right
that
out
was
of
a
this, like,
grill. Yeah, like
Texas steakhouse.
Texas Steakhouse, yeah.
I love that.
I did go to the one in Harbin actually, and that guy like years ago, and he was still there.
You should
and he-
just tell him you're American. He won't know the difference.
Oh, no, he wouldn't know.
Do you think like
You're like, howdy, partner.
he finally makes the trip to the U.S. and hates it? It's like, what the hell?
This place
There are real
sucks. Yeah. Why are there so many people on fentanyl here? This is an America hatred podcast.
So yeah, this is it's gonna be travel themed, given what we're talking about. But you guys do travel a lot together.
Yeah.
Do you have secrets for couples who travel together a lot, and then like how to avoid? First of all, actually, let me ask you this: what is the pettiest fight you have had recently on a trip?
Oh, you should have asked us before so we could prepare. We've
Well,
had
it's okay.
loads of them.
Yeah,
though.
we
we do get into-
Okay, so I
Yeah,
think
the
Oh,
pettiest.
no,
like
I
the
have a good one.
stupidest, smallest.
Okay.
You can fight over a towel, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I have a good one. And Garron wasn't even there for this fight.
But
I was
you still had a
traveling
fight with him.
on my own.
Yeah.
And it was just tail end of COVID, right?
Right.
And I was in Chiang Mai. I was going to Phuket to meet my best friend Perry, who's a nervous flyer. And she was going to Phuket. And I show up at the check-in desk.
Yeah.
And they go, this was in like I don't know what month. Anyway.
Yeah.
They go, your ticket is for like 2 months from now.
Right.
And I was like, what? And they were like, Garron had booked my ticket.
Oh.
And at this point, Garron had lost his wallet
Yeah.
and cancelled all his credit cards,
Right.
including the credit card I had on me.
Right.
And
So you can't buy a new one right
so
away.
I was like, when's the next flight? They're like, we don't have any more flights. But in Chiang Mai airport, there's all these different airport kiosks. In the US, I would be on the no-fly list by this
Right.
point. And so I go to Vietjet, and they're like, we have a flight in 20 minutes.
Right.
And I'm like, I try and use the credit card. It's blocked. And I'm like, fuck. And I leave my suitcase right there, and I sprint to the ATM, get the money out in cash, throw
cash.
it down. I'm like, get me on that flight. I'm crying at
Yeah.
this point. Like, I'm so stressed out, and I'm rage texting Garron. And then I get on the flight. And he was like in a meeting or something
Right.
back in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And I get on the flight, and obviously he doesn't hear from me for like 3 hours. I'm like, well, how could you even do this to me? So it's not a petty
First
fight.
of all,
Right. Yes. Okay.
Buy
Yeah.
your own
Let's hear the other side.
So I found out what
nice.
happened.
With
by the
what
way. No,
money?
I found out by the way. There, for some reason, I was like, I don't remember it was
Excuses.
Vietjet. No, that website was month, day, year, not day, month, year. That's how
yes,
I was
yes.
like, no, I definitely
Yeah.
like 7, and then it was like,
Month, day,
it bought
year should be illegal.
Yeah, it bought a September 7th ticket instead of a July 9th ticket.
Right,
and I was
right.
Like,
Yes.
Well, that's not my
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah. It's like the 07/11 or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
but-
that wasn't a petty fight. But
yeah.
that
Yeah.
was a
What's
big
a petty
fight.
fight, Garron? Recently.
I think too.
Go on.
If you're couple travel, you have to adapt to the shittier traveler. So I have to adapt to class. No, no. 'cause
Wow. Strong start.
I can show up to an airport within an hour to go, and I'm fine.
You're right.
And Cassie needs to be in the airport like 2.5 hours, 3
Yeah.
hours in
Yeah.
advance.
Okay.
And we can't, like, I can't pull her to my side.
Right, of course.
I just have
No,
to deal with.
because I'm right.
That's,
Yeah.
No, you're not right. Why are you right?
Oh, here we go.
You're right. I'm saving an
This
hour
is
and
the
a half of my
divorce
day.
podcast.
It's so easy. And by the way, she was doing it in the U.S. as well. I'm trying to explain to her, like, when we're traveling in the U.S., domestic travel, there's no
It's a
immigration.
bus,
I like
basically.
being
super.
But I like being in the airport. It's calming.
This is
But
where I
that's
mute
'cause you
myself and just
also-
let you guys.
I can go shopping.
We've also never been to airports in the U.S., which you were
No,
like, oh,
we've-
these are shitty.
They're pretty good. The ones we've been.
No,
to.
the New Orleans one was okay because it was new.
Oh, then we had that
LAX was
horrible
gross
fight.
and
Anyway,
yeah.
what is the petty fight we've gotten into? So I can fight you on it.
No, you know what? I'll think of one. I'll come back.
Yeah,
to it.
okay. All right. Yeah, but okay, so tell me the easier question, which is like the secrets, just to like, have fun as a couple traveling a lot.
Plan in advance.
Yeah, we make spreadsheets.
No,
and we make bookings.
and this is a new thing because if you plan in advance, you're also gonna fight in advance. So you're not
Right.
fighting
Oh,
in
that's
vacation.
you
smart.
get it out of the way.
You get it out of the way.
really
It's like,
good,
let's go
actually.
here. Why would you do that? That's such
Yeah.
a stupid idea.
Yeah.
But then if we plan it in advance, then we get there. We're like, see, no fighting anymore.
Okay, yeah.
But
so
I'm also a crazy person. If you look at my Instagram saved folder, and this is actually a good tip for
Yeah.
people who travel, I save everything into folders for cities that I have no plans on going to.
Right.
But if I see something, I'll save it just in case I go, right? And then once I get all this information, I plot it on a map in the city, and so I'm the ideas guy, and Garron is the scheduling guy.
Right, yeah.
And
Here's 20 places.
No,
He
no,
can-
no. It's more like 150
Oh, damn.
places.
Okay, that is overwhelming.
And then he'll be like, oh, okay, well, we're staying in this area, and these are the places, because he knows I hate being in traffic. Like,
Right.
that's one of my pet peeves, and I will go crazy. Like, when we were in Egypt, I was going crazy.
yeah.
Well, that's the
there
whole
are some places
city
you
is
go-
full.
No,
you're
because
gonna be in
Garron,
traffic.
we'd get in the car, and Garron would go, oh, it's great. There's like no traffic today. I was like, why did you say that?
Well,
And that's actually a petty fight we got into, because I was like, stop saying, oh, great, there's no traffic.
No, I'm just like, why?
Because we run
this-
into a traffic jam.
Just jinxing's not a thing. Only
Right.
it's only a thing in sports. That's all. I don't believe in any of the jinxing stuff except when it comes to sports. And
Yeah.
you're like, yeah. Well, you can't say we're gonna bet.
But like one of talking of like fighting in advance, which we should have done, where we got engaged.
fight in advance is a great, it's a genuinely a good tip.
Well, when
Yes.
we got engaged, we got engaged in Rome, and I didn't know this was coming. And like my family have a house just outside of Rome, so I grew up going every summer to Rome. And Garron had planned this trip in Rome without asking me.
Oh, so you
and
didn't
he-
even know you're going to Rome.
No, I knew I was going to Rome, but I kind of left it to him.
Right, okay.
And he'd planned, and bless him, like I was being such a bitch.
Right.
I do
Yeah.
own up to this for once in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
I was about to propose to you.
Yeah,
You're
and
Yeah.
he
being
was
a
like,
bitch about
So
it.
you
I'm
were
like,
just
you know what? Not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
Taking
out
it back.
of spite.
Damn. So wait, what were you flipping out about?
I
She was
wasn't
flipping out because
I
it was
wasn't
like
flipping out.
touristy stuff, and
I
there
was
were
being
people.
grumpy.
Cranky. Okay,
Yeah, so-
okay.
So we were staying at the St. Regis, and we've gotten a
Dude, that is
driver.
like, that is full. Like, that is just like, I shouldn't be doing it. Why am I?
Kind of like, oh, Spanish steps. This is
Yeah,
what you do.
I was like,
People.
I've been to the Spanish Steps like a million times.
Yeah.
Why are we
Like,
going
good
here?
for
Yeah.
And
What, you have been as well or no?
Yeah, when I was like way younger, probably.
Right. So you had the excuse, like, I want to see them.
Yeah.
Right.
He'd like and bless, because he was trying to propose, and he'd had all these ideas, and like this restaurant.
Don't you have like 20/20 eyesight, and yet you did not see the massive red flag that is going?
Yeah, and
You're like, I should still lock that in.
he'd booked this restaurant. I changed it last minute to like my family's favorite restaurant, and like you'd booked like a more private restaurant, and I booked
Yeah,
a
her
restaurant where we're
restaurant was, like-
half an inch from the
Yeah,
next
you're
table.
like your legs are touching the legs of the guy next to you. Like, wow.
And, I was like, no, trust me, you don't eat at that tourist trap. We're gonna eat here.
Right.
By the way, I have another tip.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can train yourself to do this.
Yeah.
But I have a very good autopilot, and I think it's because as long as you keep thinking about what you want to do, you
Mm.
build that autopilot. And I say this because so I joined Cassie in London a few months ago when we went, and I had a flight at 8 a.m.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, so
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I probably have to
I
leave at
remember
5:30.
that. I was with
So-
you.
I
Text
remember
message.
that.
So I and we
That's
had
a good
we had
story.
a show, and
Yes.
I told Mo, I was like, yeah, I'm probably not going out because got my flight tomorrow.
Famous
Yeah.
last
And
word.
then Phil, who my best friend, who lives in
Yeah.
the guys, like, hey, want to come over and chill for a bit? I'm like, yeah, I'll chill
Phil
for a bit.
from Sideshow, the previous guest. You
Shout
can
out
find his
Sideshow.
episode. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
killing. Oh my god! Well, I got a sideshow story later.
Yes.
But so I went at Phil's. It's 10 o'clock. I'll
Yeah.
be here for a few hours. Ended up coming home at 1:30, 2 a.m.
Right.
Like that's fine. I wake
You
up.
also asked me to call you, and I called you about 10
yeah, I
times.
woke up I missed all my alarms. I woke up at 6:30, so the flight is in an hour and a half. And I haven't left my house.
Oh my God.
But here's the thing. I was like, oh my God, I'm so screwed. And I wake up and my bags were packed. And my passport and my clothes I was going to wear was laid out. I'm like, wait a second. Who did this?
You did this, yeah.
And then, by the way, we have a dog cam that like just records what happens during the day and then deletes that footage.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, what happened last night? And I just like drunkenly packed my bags. Like I was just walking around like unpack everything, put the passport. And I woke up, I was like, thank you, drunk Garrett.
I also actually I was flying somewhere as well.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like and now look at it now. Think it's like go to Shanghai or something. So we had this conversation. I'm like, oh, we can have my last message to you was at 10:33 p.m., which is see if you can make it to the first Airport Express at 5:50. We can have breakfast at the airport. Haha. Next morning, 6:20. Yo, hope you woke up on time. Voice call, no answer. Calling to wake you up. And then 6:37. Your flight's at what? 8. 6:37. Message from you. Fuck.
By the way, here's the thing.
Wait. I will need to cab. Haha. Fuck.
Here's the thing. When I woke up and I saw the suitcase, I was, the back of my mind's like, wait, how much do I trust drunk Garrett? That everything I needed was packed. I'm like, screw it. I have passport. Let's go. And then thankfully, like, opened the suitcase when I got to the airport. Like,
damn.
Oh, wow, great job. Folded. Everything's all
Good job,
nice.
drunk Garrett.
Good job, drunk Garrett.
By the way, the rest of these messages, I'm just gonna say it. So the rest of these messages, you go, fuck, and I go, oh man, I'm at the airport if you need me to do anything. And you go, tell my flight to wait, lol. And I go, I have a solid idea that can make you only your flight wait, but I can't tell you on here. And you go, lol, pull that lever in your jacket. I'm like, no. It involves an anonymous tip. Good 2 hour wait.
It involves Muhammad with any backpack.
And he
Just
goes,
talking to your sleeve.
7:25. He goes, made it. Fuck. I'm like, nice, well done. Hopefully you have a nice business class bed. He goes, unlikely. Fuck, I should have recorded that yesterday.
Yeah, I got to the airport at 7:25.
Crazy.
For an 8 a.m.
This
flight.
is my idea of hell.
And by the
Yeah.
way, still haven't even boarding by the time I got to the gate. I'm like, fuck yeah.
And then a photo from me on my plane, and I go, I'm in poor man's first class, last seat by the toilets, haha. But I moved here voluntarily.
So this is a fight that we have on almost every trip because
we do love each other just for.
No, it's a very specific fight. It's a very specific fight.
The audience can judge.
It's a very specific fight because I am a light packer.
Right.
I know exactly what I need, and because of that, even on long trips, I can do carry-ons. Like, especially if I know like
No,
there's
not Cassie,
areas
for sure.
laundry.
Yes, yeah.
And
What about my IG grid?
That's also
Yeah, your bags of fucking labubus
That's
or
also
some
one
shit.
of the ways. Like, that's also one of the ways I can get through the airport so quickly. 'Cause I
Right.
never have to check in. I
Yes.
have to line up.
Yeah.
And Cassie's always like, "Oh, we need the big suitcase. Oh, I need.
It's for
I
shopping.
need, no, but sometimes like I need options.
Yeah,
Like,
but just in case.
What do you mean
Just in
options?
case we get invited to like a fancy party, I need a ball gown.
like
A ball gown. What are you? And then a housewife in the 50s. Ball gown.
Have you seen how many ball gowns I
so
have?
she was packing for her flight
Ball gown.
on Monday.
Yeah.
So again, she's leaving Monday.
Yeah.
She's back on Friday with a Thursday night flight. So she's only there for 3 nights.
Yeah.
And then she takes out the big ass suitcase. Like, what are you doing?
It's for shopping, and
You're
I ended
going
up
for a
filling it
few
up.
days.
No, but I ended up filling it up because
filled it
I bought
half up.
cheese
With what money?
with my money from my very profitable Instagram career. Shout out Chaos Hong Kong.
Yes, sure. How much
But
is
you know
that,
what?
is
In
that
this
business
one-
generating?
Loads of money.
because
loads.
this one, like I wasn't on the trip. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna bother.
Right, right, yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, dude, we're going to Osaka for like 4 days. What do we need the big ass suitcase?
Yeah.
for? She's like, well, just I need like
Okay.
5 coats in case it's cold.
There has been one occasion where I packed a ridiculously formal outfit and it paid off when I got invited to that party at the Four Seasons in Chiang Mai randomly, and I had an outfit. Thank goodness, because my normal Chiang Mai outfits wouldn't have cut it. So it's good that I had a ball gown.
Because
He's lost for words.
Because Cassie hates lining up for things.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I'm like,
So I make him line up
but
and line
also
up and I
by
walk
having
around.
a big suitcase, you're forcing me to get into a line. I don't want to be in this.
This is amazing.
So, yeah.
Okay, so travel tips with the most chaotic couple I know.
Also, sorry, we found
no.
we found a secret tip recently.
Oh, please.
So if you ask, and this is for people with miles.
Yes.
If you ask for
Show
flight
off.
upgrades at the gate,
Yeah.
like, oh, is there a way to upgrade
At the
with
gate, not
miles?
at the check-in. Yeah.
At check-in.
Oh,
at
sorry,
check-in.
or
Oh, at the
sorry,
check-in,
check-in,
okay.
at check-in. This doesn't happen all the time, but every now and then they'll be like, oh yeah, there is a flight available for upgrade, and those miles significantly cheaper than if you like online if you want to upgrade in advance.
For
or
the-
Oh,
Yeah.
really? So because it's kind of
Significantly
last minute.
cheaper.
So
Yeah, I
they're
guess
like,
so.
yeah, they're just, we'll
Yeah.
take the deal.
like
Yeah.
almost like 50% less miles.
That's crazy.
It was.
I
Cassie-
paid
I've done that once.
27,000
Cassie
for
did
my
that.
upgrade.
Yeah.
Cassie
Not
did that twice
dollars,
now.
miles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
Can you
so-
trade miles as well? Like you
no,
can
but
send-
we have a shared credit card that gets miles, so we both.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I
we
see.
both pay equal halves of that bill.
and yeah,
We're a 50-50 relationship.
It was
Sure.
It was the equivalent of like $2,700, maybe $3,000 to upgrade from economy to premium economy for a London flight. So it's 12
What?
hours. And
That's crazy.
and usually what it would cost is minimum
Yeah.
like $5,000.
Yeah.
So
And shout outs to the Cathay Pacific Aria planes because my premium economy seat felt like business class. Like, yes, it didn't fully recline, but they gave me the front seat so I had all the extra leg room.
I feel like you're
shout out
pretty,
Cathay Pacific, not like they're a client of mine, and I work on Cathay Pacific all the time. And
I feel like, Cassie, you're pretty close to asking to get your girl chair with you on the plane. If you're not,
Excuse me, can I bring
I'm
my
really
wheelchair?
tempted to post a photo
Yeah,
of
no,
this.
well, we will upload a picture
Okay.
of me and how ridiculous this
Yes.
chair is. It's like a grandpa recliner.
It is, yeah. It's literally like you also have the bit on
Yeah,
underneath.
it, like,
the-
it pops up.
It
I'll
pops up.
I'll
And here's the
recline
thing-
it for full
here's the thing,
effect.
we
in
just-
the picture.
every time you see those like, you know when you get Instagram ads for like, oh that
Yeah.
looks like an interesting product
Yeah.
or whatever. Most of those things you see on Instagram, it's drop shipping. It's drop shipping.
Yes.
So it's like, hey, we found this thing on China
Yeah,
that
it's
people don't know
Taobao.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we're gonna sell it at a higher rate and
Sure.
redirect
Let me
things.
just Taobao.
So
Yeah.
exactly. Every time I see one of those Instagram ads,
You just take a
screenshot
photo. Yes,
and
yes.
then do Taobao search.
Yes, yes.
Because we were like, oh, this couch. I'm like, oh, that couch is.
It's
really
literally the
expensive.
same
Like,
one. Yeah.
Yeah, Cassie was looking at this couch like, oh, isn't this great? I'm like, yeah, it's $4,000. Wait a second. Screenshot, Taobao, it's like $1,000. Like,
No,
done.
crazy.
Done.
Holy
Our coffee
shit.
tables, the marble coffee tables here are from Taobao. And
Yeah.
We paid 1,000.
No, I
for
stayed
space.
here before and like something fell on my head. I'm like, Taobao. So I know that.
We are the cheapest
I
rich
know
people
that-
you'll ever meet.
Exactly. I know that this is not what it looks like. I know that very well. Okay, so going back to travel stories. Is there a place that you guys come back to in either in Asia or Europe a lot?
Chiang Mai, obviously. Well,
Yeah.
I go back a lot.
Cassie goes to Chiang Mai a lot. We've been maybe 3 times. We really enjoy Osaka.
And
Osaka's-
Taipei, we've been to
Taiwan,
many times,
Taiwan, we went a lot.
One time we went 5 times in a year.
Yeah, we went 5 times. Well, 5 times.
Well,
in
it's also
a
like
year
an
and a half.
hour away,
It's an
which is
hour
crazy.
away. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
another travel hack. If you, I think we did it once,
Mm.
which is if you fly any flight to the U.S. from
Mm.
Taiwan, it is significantly cheaper than flying out of home.
Really?
And so,
So even if you book from here, like the sector, like you
yes,
have to fly
yes,
yourself to Taipei,
because
basically.
it's what it. So a lot of flight costs are based on the airport you fly out of,
Mm.
which is why, for example, flights out of London are so expensive.
Yeah.
And so what we
The airport tax.
like what we
Yeah.
did once
Yeah.
is like, oh, we were doing a trip to
That's
London,
another
and
really
we're like,
good
oh,
hack. Yeah.
let's fly back via Amsterdam and just take the train to Amsterdam and like
Right,
do
right,
some
right.
stuff there.
Yeah.
So
But the airport at Amsterdam is a nightmare. But it's
No, they
good
were
because it's
renovating
inside
some
the
stuff.
city.
And,
but
and
Right.
so a lot of people, what my parents have started doing every time they go to the U.S. is they'll fly to Taiwan in the morning from Hong Kong, and almost all the flights to the U.S. from Taiwan are late at night. So you
Oh,
just have like a
nice.
day
You
trip
just have
in
a day,
Taiwan,
yeah.
and they fly business because they're fancy old people,
Right.
And they save like $13,000.
That's
every
crazy.
time. Yeah.
Wow, that is a really good tip,
And then
actually.
I asked.
Anywhere in the U.S. too.
Oh yeah, pretty much anywhere. And
Yeah.
I asked people at Cathay, and they're like, "Oh yeah, a lot of people do this."
Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, if you buy the flight from here through Taiwan, it's more expensive. So you have to just buy 2 separate tickets.
Yeah. And also like your you're not gonna buy the Taiwanese airlines like Eva Air or Star here anyway.
Yes,
right?
yeah, okay, true.
Although Eva Air is pretty nice.
Yeah,
I
the
gotta
Eva
say.
Air, we
Yeah.
were first to business, and it was
No,
really
it was
nice.
business. It was really nice.
Yeah,
Super
okay.
bouge.
Did you guys think of the petty fight? Think of like hotels maybe, or like
We don't argue about hotels. Usually, I.
So okay, this is not a Cassie thing.
Yeah.
Well, it is a Cassie
Oh,
thing.
great.
But I've noticed it with
It's always
no,
a
no,
Cassie
like
thing.
it is tough because like comedians when we're traveling solo, we kind of don't give a fuck.
So it's not a Cassie thing. When
no,
you said
well, no,
comedians.
so like no, as in like when we travel, like
Yes.
I just need a place to stay.
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
And for comics and for people who don't
But
know,
you
when
also need a
comics-
place with a big TV, even though we don't
No,
watch the
when,
TV.
when
he just
comics,
likes to look
when
at
comics are on the road, we're usually set up at like usually a 3-star hotel. Sometimes the hotel's nice, or we're set up at like some weird Airbnb, or like,
Or a shout
we
out
live
to
in the-
Omar,
or we
who
live
books
in
that freaking hotel in Little India in
Yeah, yeah,
Singapore.
yeah.
Probably
Oh,
the
we're not
worst.
staying there when we
No,
go to
no, no.
Singapore.
no. So
Panic sets in.
or like in
He does a buyout now. He doesn't book hotels
in
anymore.
Taiwan where we just like we stay at Sam Yarbs' place where
I
Sam
know.
stays with his girlfriend. This
no,
is
no,
things that
Garron, don't
I've
be
done.
mean.
And
Don't say that
so-
I flipped out about
Oh
it.
no, Cassie flipped. So both the Umar
Shout out
Hotel,
Sam Yarbs.
both the Umar Hotel and Sam Yarbs' place. She was like, "What the hell? We're getting a hotel." And then the reason why I say
So Sam upgraded now to a much bigger apartment where you
Yes.
can still stay with him
Yes.
and his cat and his girlfriend.
This was
So-
in a basement with
Yes, I know.
jail cells on the window and a shower over the toilet. and
it was great. I was like,
I
"The
walked
toilet? Poop and shower at the same time? Fantastic."
in. Can we bleep out his name?
No,
No, it's okay, it's
But
okay.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
So I mentioned this to
Yeah.
Andy, and Andy's like, "Oh my god, the same thing." When I started traveling with Karina on comedy, now we start having to book nice hotels.
Yes,
It's
yeah,
like,
of course.
God damn. He's like,
Yeah.
before when it's just us, we're like, yeah, we'll stay at a hovel. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, of
care."
course. It's especially when you know, like, you're staying with your buddy, or like you're actually saving money. It's like, why
Yeah.
would I buy a fancy hotel for the night? Well, you also after the show, you're usually going out having late night.
It's funny. So now whenever when I travel, and they're like, "Oh, we have a." If I know it's not like a fancy hotel,
Yeah.
like, shout out to Spicy Comedy because
Yeah.
they'll set you up at the Hyatt Andaz in Shinchendi. which
Yeah,
is-
that's
Oh, that was so nice.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah.
But like, if I know the type of place we're usually staying at, I was like, you know what? What is the budget you have in cash? You can even give it to me slightly less.
Yeah.
I'll just book my own hotel. And they're like, oh, because you have like points and stuff. It's like, no, I got my wife with me.
And she's going to be a real bitch about it.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, my wife suffers from chronic bitch syndrome and she can't stay there.
To be fair, I've told this to other comics and they're like, yeah, if you're bringing your like partner or girlfriend or boyfriend, or
Yeah,
wife,
yeah,
they're
they
like,
don't. Yeah,
no,
it's
you
a whole
gotta-
different. Yeah,
You gotta stay nicer.
yeah, it's like slumming it with your boys on the road. It's
It's
so
just
different.
bonding.
It also used to like when I first started traveling and touring. I'm just like, what friend do I have that lives in that city that I'm going to sleep on their couch?
Yes, exactly.
But it's not even like a snobby thing. It is a snobby thing, but it's also I hate sharing space with people, so I don't like staying at other people's places. Like I barely like staying in the same hotel, not same hotel room, same hotel as my friends. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Well, so you want to have your own room, even if you're traveling with your friends.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
why is that?
There's no way
Not
I would
that.
never
She
share a
would.
room.
She would want to be in a different hotel.
Different hotel.
Oh, different hotel, not
No.
even the same.
Okay, my friends don't understand personal space. Okay, so if they know.
All right, name names. We don't know.
We know who we're talking about. As soon as they know your room number,
Right,
they
you
will
just show up.
hammer
So
on
we
your
we
door.
were on a trip where we had an Airbnb with a friend. and Cassie thought it'd be a great idea.
I didn't think
And
it was a great
she-
idea.
No, it was your idea.
It was not my idea. It was
and
my
then,
friend's
and then
idea.
she ended up hating it because Cassie's not a morning person, and all her friends were. So they just like get into the room at 9
Right.
a.m. It's like, oh, Cassie, where
And
you
they get
going?"
mad at if I lock my door. It's
Right.
a great personal offense to them.
Right.
And then like,
like, how
why,
dare
why's your
you
door
have-
locked? I'm like,
Yeah.
because I don't want to see you right now. We don't have to spend every waking moment together.
Right. Yeah. But what's the point of traveling then if you're not gonna hang out with your friends? I gotta
do.
take their side a bit.
Meal times, yes. And
Meal
when it's time
times.
to go drinking,
It's
yes.
not boarding school anymore. Meal times. You're an adult. Anytime can be meal time if you want it to be.
I mean, that's
Well,
true.
I like how you
Yeah.
said like that sounds like school. We're adults now. No, Cassie has nap times. Too. Her travel schedule.
I was just telling
You're
you how
doing everything backwards
I'm regressing. I'm Benjamin.
as a person.
Oh,
I'm
so
Benjamin
this is-
Buttoning.
Like you have to know their like you really have to know travel habits to not.
Yeah.
Like I used to, like have a packed travel schedule.
Yeah.
Which at certain places, like Cassie will just get grumpy, and I'm like, oh, because she hasn't napped today. Now I gotta schedule.
Why
Now
do
when
you
I do
make me sound
scheduling
like a
and
human
scheduling
being?
nap
I would
time.
love, yeah, exactly. Like if you guys are like some like by
Actually,
the
you know what's
Eiffel
weird,
Tower
though?
or something, and then you have to go on the side and just put her head on your leg for like 20 minutes.
What is very strange?
I'm putting her down for a
What
nap.
is very
please.
strange though, I gotta say, when we're here,
Garron, you're
Yeah.
a pedophile.
when we're here, Cassie is like not a morning person.
Yeah.
But when we travel, Cassie's like very much
Oh
a
yeah,
morning
I'm
person,
really
depending on where
annoying.
we are.
I'm like 7 a.m. I'm like, let's
I'm
go,
like-
let's go, let's
I'm
go.
like-
And then by like
But for
2
me,
p.m.
because
I'm
I'm the
exhausted.
like I'm not a morning person.
Right.
Obviously, I work a
Yeah, yeah.
job where now I have to wake up even earlier.
Yes.
So when I'm on vacation, that's for me to sleep in.
Right.
Like-
so you guys are opposite on both
Let's
directions.
get breakfast.
I'm suddenly like stimulated.
You're
on
so
vacation.
compatible, guys. Love how your schedules are aligning everywhere.
And I just wanted to say, yesterday was our wedding signing anniversary.
Wedding
Garron.
signing.
Yeah, so like when we signed the papers.
Is that the one that you had in
Hong Kong.
his?
In Hong-
yes,
in Hong
yes,
Kong.
yes. Oh yeah, that
So,
was yeah.
Somebody didn't get me flowers, so I bought myself flowers.
Oh wow!
And then,
you played the song to yourself. I can buy myself.
Yeah. And I texted Garron going, "Oh, babe, you remembered."
So passive aggressive. Did you write a note from him on his behalf?
Dear honey bun, I love traveling with you.
Yes.
Love Garron.
You're the best wife I can ask for.
Yeah, he was working.
Yeah, yeah, no shit.
I was
We're also-
working so that you could
On
take
Saturday.
a flight to renew a passport.
For a boys' trip.
Yes. Well, also those whole like the passport renewal thing is a scam if you do it here. It's so expensive. Just forget about the time that you might not make it on time.
So for
like
UK,
for us,
it's
it's
expensive.
genuinely almost as expensive to fly
for
to
UK
Egypt.
specifically,
Yeah.
you have two options. So you can send it back to the UK, or you can send it back to the nearest passport office, which is the Philippines.
And
so
I can't
many,
fly with less than 6 months.
No, but
Right.
also so
I
many
looked at this
people.
option.
Yeah, so Cassie, she
Yeah.
would have to cancel that flight. But if you're doing passport renewals generally, like
Yeah.
if you're not in a rush situation, I hear about people doing the Philippines options all the time, and they're like, "We've never received your passport." And they're like, "Where did the passport
What?
go?" Yeah.
Oh, no.
Or like lost in the mail, or like the Philippines, the bureaucracy is just like someone forgot to hand something to someone else.
I would just love to see that passport that has like Cassandra Thomas and then clearly a Filipino person's face.
Actually, this is the fight because like so when we first started dating, so like 11 years ago now, Cassie was like for some reason just anti-travel. She's like,
Right.
I have Hong Kong and Macau. That's all I need.
I grew up traveling so much. My father did PR for all the major
Right.
airlines, so we were traveling.
Yeah, but
all
she
the
was
time.
always anyway.
And I felt like I'd
she
seen
had
the
this
world.
whole
I'd had
thing- she had this
enough.
whole
Right.
thing, like I don't need to travel. I got Hong Kong, Macau, and to the point where like
I'd lost my
I was
passport.
like, hey, let's go on a trip together. Like a year into our relationship, and she's like, well, I don't have a passport, so I'm like, just and I'm like, just
Wait,
so
you're like,
fucking
wait,
chaotic.
who's the American?
no. So I just said like, so just apply for a passport. It's like, you know how hard it is to apply, and she started freaking out because
Yeah.
like for a UK passport, you need 2 British citizens of
To vouch for you?
yes,
Yeah.
of,
They have to
of-
sign
so
your picture.
of standing. And she's
Right.
like, who do we know? Who is British President Stand? I was like, dude, all of Hong Kong. Like, I work in an office. Craig could do it. And then
Right.
she's like, no, you have to have like specific jobs.
Well,
you
you used to have to be a civil servant. That was the only
Right, so
back
the
in the-
government basically.
Yeah,
back
so
in
I
the
didn't know
day-
anyone who worked for the government.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
But then
know
they
stuff.
changed it.
And then I was like, I looked up. Yeah, you could have looked it up. That's my point. you couldn't even take that one
why
step.
would
in how to
I do it if I
So
have
anyway,
you to
so,
do it?
so I looked it up.
Because he wasn't your husband yet.
here's my
He's just
favorite
some
part.
guy you're
I
dating.
looked
Well,
it
he was
up.
trying to smash. So
Oh yeah, fair.
No, we were already smashing. So I looked it up.
That's why
and
you're so keen.
On the list.
Yeah.
One of the jobs was teacher. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, do you know
That's
how
literally
many-
all of
that's
Hong Kong.
all- do you know
Yeah.
how many British teachers?
Oh
we
my
know?
god.
I just
And
want. I just
by
want.
the way, she's like, yeah, but they have to prove that they know me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
first of all, they're never gonna check.
No.
And second of all, you know British, and you know what? I got so frustrated. I'm like, I just took the form.
Yeah.
And I got Craig to sign it, and I got my boss. I was like, my boss is English. I was like, hey, could you sign this for my wife to get a passport? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't
It was like
doesn't
done.
matter.
And it like for all her, because she was freaking out for months, and the amount of time it took me to get it done was like a day.
Oh.
Yeah, I was
like,
like sat
oh, this
behind him
is
while he
very
was on the computer going, wow, this man, I could marry him. And I just wanted to say for the record that I appreciate you and everything you do for me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna cut this.
as she was
This
sitting
is
in the
gross.
as she was sitting in the passport renewal office, looking at all the pages, like this was all him.
Yeah. Every visa I've ever gotten, every flight that's ever been booked. I've never booked a flight myself in my life.
Did
So
you,
it's either
do
been
you
my
have,
family travel agent or Garron?
Oh, do you have a travel like a destination that you guys want to go to? Like that is like a
Yes.
dream destination.
So
Maybe you're saving up
when
for
we
a bit
went-
or something.
When we went to Egypt, we specifically wanted, because usually when we travel, it's like, hey, I want to take you to a place that I really like that you've never
Right.
been to,
Yeah.
or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so when we went to Egypt, it was like our first like, let's both pick a place that we've
Yeah,
both never
for
been
our
to.
honeymoon.
Right.
So we went to
And-
Egypt for our honeymoon.
So
Yes.
and lately we've been trying to find, obviously, like, you know, there's stuff to visit family or
Yes.
do gigs, but like we try to find one place a year of like, okay, we both never been. So
Yeah.
let's do that.
But I went to Georgia last year and I loved that so much. And I so want to bring Garron because
Yeah.
it's such like a underrated. Oh, now people are going to go. It's going to get expensive because
Yeah.
I'm so famous because I have so much reach.
Yeah, sure, yes, yeah. Georgia,
I'm a travel influencer.
You single-handedly will make Georgia the
I'm
country.
reviving Georgian tourism
Wow.
one step at a time.
From
Everyone-
your like grandpa recliner chair.
This is
I'm
Wow.
literally almost horizontal. Right now.
this is not a argument thing. This is a
I love her so much.
both Cassie and my buddy Craig, they both get annoyed when there are moments of like, oh, my ego's about to explode.
Right.
So Cassie doesn't like that in Hong Kong, but especially doesn't like that in travel. And there was one time we were actually going to Amsterdam from London.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And then there was like
rolling her eyes so hard.
there was this like the ticket the conductor.
This is
the
the
guy
worst
was-
moment of my life. And my
guy
dad
was
died a
supposed
week
to
before
collect
my
the ticket.
wedding.
He's like he's staring at us.
Yeah.
And Cassie's like, oh shit, did we buy the wrong tickets? Are we in the wrong seats? Like, and first of all, she was like trying to imply it was my fault.
Right.
She's like, oh, I think you bought the wrong tickets. Did we buy,
Yes.
are we supposed to get off in Paris instead of Amsterdam? He said, that guy
always
keeps
his
staring at
fault.
us. We're in trouble. And so he walks up to us and he's like, hey, are you a comedian? I was like, oh, and then he's like, and he's like, hey, yeah. I was like, oh, why? He's like, me and my friends, I went to visit one of my best friends in Shanghai.
Yeah.
And we went to watch the finals of the Shanghai
Yes,
Comedy
yes,
Club. When
yes.
I came, he's like,
Yeah.
you were really good.
He was like,
Wow.
"Can I take a
Can I take
picture
a
with you?"
picture with you?
I was like, "I want to
And
kill
I was
this man. I want to."
Hell yeah.
I was like, "I want to kill this man in his sleep."
And
You know, like the
She was-
gif of like the black guys go, oh.
She's like, you are not gonna. I was like, wait a second. So I'm on a train from London to Amsterdam, and a French guy recognized me from a show I did in Shanghai.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
To be fair though, I did get recognized in Melbourne at that bar, and that girl goes, "Are you Cassie from Chaotic Content
Oh, yeah.
Express?" Because she used to work at the Pontiac though. I just got recognized because I go to bars a lot.
Right. Yeah,
this
not for
person
your.
also travel.
Yes, not you're for actual contributions
No,
to
no, not to
society.
society.
And,
No, no,
yeah,
no,
no. Also, that on Chaotic, there's not a lot of like faces behind the account anyway. So it's
I
a
mean,
lot
on
of
the
memes.
Facebook
Right?
group, yes.
Facebook group. Do people? Oh, I guess because there's linked to like actual account. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Facebook group, like, because before when we first started, it was quite small.
I remember
And, like-
there is an episode with you giving the history of
Yeah,
Chaotic.
Well, it's
So-
also
Yeah.
because like
And it's linked to my Facebook
The
account.
Facebook
Right.
the Facebook group was private, and you invite people, and then the Instagram's public. So
Right.
That's what expanded things.
Yeah, we're like pretty strict on people.
Sorry,
joining
I just thought of another travel thing.
Yes.
It's not a fight. It's just something I get to laugh at Cassie at.
Yeah.
no.
Because she does this thing of like when people, and this has happened a few times, but usually when people stare at Cassie, she will
Oh,
think
no.
she will think of the worst of them.
Right. Yeah.
She will think of the like. So we were in Taiwan. We were at some pool party, and we're just chilling at the pool. And there's a group of girls from across the pool.
Yeah.
And they keep staring at us. These
Right.
white girls. And Cassie's like, oh my god, look at. Oh, the fucking racist bitches. I'm like, what are you- she's like,
Wow,
they're
okay.
staring. No,
Threat.
they're staring.
Yeah.
They're staring at us, being like, oh, that white girl is with that Asian guy, and they're just
Right,
staring
right,
at us,
right.
like, clearly. I'm like,
But they were like staring at us and laughing.
and I was like, I don't think they think we're. I don't think they're racist. And she's like, no, they're fucking
no,
racist.
but I was
blah,
like
blah,
coming up with all these reasons they could be
Yeah.
staring at us. I
blah.
was
Yeah.
like, what the
and
fuck?
then anyway, like about 2 months later, we're at McSorley's, R.I.P. McSorley's, and we're sitting on the outside at the patio. It was downstairs from our apartment.
Yeah.
And those girls walk by.
The same guards.
So they would have been like, I guess, vacationing.
Yes,
in
yes,
Taiwan.
yes.
And they walk by and they're like, they look at Cassie. They're like, hey, you guys were at the W Hotel at a pool party in Taiwan like a few months ago.
Yeah.
Like, yes. And they just went, where did you get that dress? That dress
Where
was
did you
so
get that
pretty.
yellow
Oh my
dress?
God.
Where did you get that yellow dress? I was like,
I hope you felt terrible about yourself.
No, I didn't. I didn't give a fuck.
You did. You're like, I felt so bad. But I'm like, yeah, see, they're fine.
I want to end on something spicy to put you both on the spot. A few months ago, maybe a year ago, you were in an LA party. And we got
Oh my God.
that's what I want to end on. Yes. So we were getting some crazy videos from both of you.
Yeah, this is probably our most wild travel story.
Yes. I actually had that in mind to close with this.
So we got to what was the
Shout
name
out
of the
Hotel Ziggy.
Hotel Ziggy.
Right.
Because
And-
I wanted to stay there because they filmed an episode of Vanderpump Rules there.
Yeah, there was featured in a reality
favorite
TV
show.
Anyway,
Right.
it wasn't. It was actually an okay hotel.
Right.
The rooms smelled a little.
Okay,
weird. The room
anyway.
was fine. Anyway.
Yes. So you guys are
when
just
we-
a backstory here. You guys are traveling in America. You're in LA now, staying in a hotel that from a dumb show you like,
Yes.
and
It's
then
not a dumb show.
So
It's a
when we-
biting
it's a show you
commentary.
like, so it's dumb.
when we arrive, and it's that area.
Yes.
Is very
West
LGBT
Hollywood.
friendly.
Yeah.
It's West
Okay.
Hollywood.
We
So-
hope.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So when we get there, they're like, "Hey, by the way, there's like a lesbian pool party going on."
Well, no,
Right.
the bartender said to me while I was waiting for you, she goes, "Are you queer?" And I was like, she's like, "Because we've got like a lesbian pool party later."
Sure.
And I was like, "Sort of, but I'm with
Yeah.
my husband."
Yeah. So not tonight. Yes.
There's a bar with a patio. There's a bar and there's a patio outside, and the
Yeah.
patio overlooks the pool.
Right.
So we're like, we're not gonna join in on the pool party.
Yeah.
But we're gonna chill by the
You
patio.
chill and have a
some
drink.
drinks,
Yes,
watch.
yeah.
And there was a really drunk Latina girl who her friends brought up, and they're like, "Oh,
She's got this huge BBL, which is a Brazilian butt lift.
Oh,
So
not
they-
talking
Right.
about that. Oh,
but
well,
yeah,
yes.
so one of them, she has this huge butt.
Yeah.
And they basically take the fat from your stomach and inject it into your butt.
That's
And it's like a
that's-
Kim Kardashian at the peak.
Anyway,
Right,
and
right,
by the way,
right.
she
Okay.
was the most stereotypically Latina person ever. Like, I was just listening to her. I'm like, she needs a reality.
Right.
And she was
Great on Vanderpump
she was
Rules.
helping out.
Yeah.
She was helping out this drunk friend.
Okay.
And they had another black friend with them. So
Yeah.
there's two Latina girls.
You sound like
one
my
black
dad
girl.
telling a story,
No,
just
no.
unnecessary race
No,
qualifier.
so anyway, they're helping out their drunk friend. We're
Right.
helping out her as well. We're like,
Yeah.
hey, does she need some food? Blah blah.
And then there's some N words in the corner, you know.
anyway, so the
Say it, I dare you.
so the black woman's like, I got to get something for my car.
Right.
And then the two girls start fighting.
Right.
Like straight
'cause,
up screaming at each other.
Right.
The girl with the BBL is like, why you never talk to me? You never ask me out. You know,
Right.
like, why we start? Why
So as soon as the third person walked out,
Yeah.
they started
so
fighting.
like
Okay.
they started fighting, and then like
And Garron and I are about a meter away from them.
Right,
By the way.
yeah.
We
and
are
we're
so
we're
close.
listening to all
Americans
this.
don't
It is the most-
understand that. You're
it is the
about a
most
few inches
entertainment.
away.
It is the most entertainment ever.
Right.
And I could hear as they're fighting.
Yeah.
It was something about like, oh, you know, like
You're
they-
embarrassing me. Look at those. There's people right
It's like,
there.
you're
Right,
embarrassing
right.
me. All my friends, and you gotta be drunk.
Yes.
You do this all the time. And then suddenly, like, it turned.
No,
where the
wait,
fighting,
but while they were fighting, she goes, and look, like, there's people right there. Like, why are you yelling
Yeah.
at me? And she's like, they're not paying attention. We're on our
we are
phones.
so-
You guys,
We're on our phones
texting
texting
us.
you guys.
they're like, they're paying attention to us. No, sorry, her exact words. Like, they mind their own business. I was like, we are not minding our own business at all. So
We're the nosiest people.
there's a part that turns where
Live reporting,
where this-
second by second.
where this fighting
Yes.
becomes flirty.
Right.
And they start flirting, and they're like, "Oh, girls, it's like, oh, I like when your fingers up." And anyway, I'm
Right.
facing away from them.
Right.
Cassie's looking at them,
Yeah.
but I can hear.
And I'm just going, my mouth starts to like,
I can hear them.
like
Yeah.
wide
Drop.
open.
I can hear them making out,
Right.
and I'm like, "Oh," and Cassie's like, "No, she's fingering her right now." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "No, she's not.
So
no,
she's wearing this thong. I
And
don't
you're
know
like,
how
"No,
explicit,
she's not."
how explicit we can
Yes,
get.
no,
She was
please,
wearing
go
this,
ahead.
Like thong bikini.
Right.
So at first, she
So it's a
puts her
pool
legs
party,
up
yes.
on the table.
Yes.
By the way, I'm enacting this
Yes,
right
yes,
now
yes.
for the viewers' pleasure. And she slides the thong
Wait,
to the side
No.
and shows her full vagina.
And then,
by the way.
No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so I'm like,
And so she's just like looking
Cassie's
at it.
Cassie's like, no way, no fucking way, no fucking way. And I'm like, what do you? There's no way this happens.
This is how we keep our
And
relationship spicy.
I'm facing the other direction,
Yes.
right? So I'm like, I don't believe you. And Cassie's like, you know what?
Let's switch.
Pose by the pool, and I'm gonna pretend to take a photo of you.
Which is
that was a video of the people, and then she shows me the photo, and at the moment, I guess turn.
No, it was a video.
It was a video.
Yes. I remember.
So
I haven't seen it.
We received the video.
Behind me. So the girl has gotten onto the table.
Yes.
And the
This
other
is
girl
at a
is
nice
just,
hotel.
The other girl is just eating her out. And I'm like, they are a meter behind us.
It was so crazy. And this is a nice hotel. This is just off the lobby, by the way.
Yes.
You could walk in and see right down there, and you could see full lesbian
Action.
action.
And so we're just like, okay, we can't move.
You're
we
like,
can't
this
move.
is every porno
And so,
I
like,
watch in
I
real
have to-
life.
I wasn't letting him
And
look.
then Cassie's like, maybe we should find a, like, I don't know, like, you go to the room to get a vape pod or something.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, oh, we shouldn't do this. They're right here.
Why?
So
Why are you
apparently-
trying to stop them?
Anyway, so apparently I went.
Yeah.
It did not stop them. It did not stop them. And as Cass tells me, like so if you want to smoke, you have to be in that area.
Right.
So this blonde girl comes in, and the girl looks up from eating this other girl's pussy and goes, "What you looking at, Malibu Barbie?"
Amazing.
Holy shit.
And then it did get a little sad because
Right.
we're like sitting there, and the black girl comes back.
Right.
Now, it was very clear that the black girl has a crush on the Latina
BBL girl.
Right,
BBL
right.
now,
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, this is what you're gonna do? You know what? Like,
Get your shit out of
get
my
your
car.
shit out of my car."
No.
It's like something about like including the strap.
Yeah. She's like, "Get your strap and get out of my
Get your
car."
strap on out of my car.
Are you sure that you're not filming an episode of your show?
I
Amazing.
swear, I was
And-
like,
and
get
so-
Andy Cohen in a camera.
So as this was happening,
Yeah.
so the whole reason we're there is because we had a dinner reservation nearby.
Right.
And
at the Vanderpump Rules restaurant.
Yes. And then we finally, our reservation was finally here. We're like,
Yes.
you know what? Our Uber.
Oh, this is so funny.
Yeah.
So like we're in the Uber, and we're telling this. We're like, oh, it's while we were messaging you guys,
Right.
and like leaving voice messages.
Yes.
Like, oh, I can't believe this happened. We're just
Yes.
enacting this whole thing. I'm calling my sister like, oh.
Yes.
Garen's sister's a lesbian. We
my
thought she'd
sister
appreciate
lesbian's like, I thought you guys were all nice and calm. You guys call gay men filthy. You guys are filthy as
it.
things.
Just bad.
And anyway,
This is a homophobic podcast.
No,
It is.
So as we're saying,
I mean,
all
it has nothing to do with this episode. It is.
as we're saying all this, so our Uber ride is like less than 10 minutes, and
Yes.
our Uber's about to arrive, and the Uber driver turns around and is like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm overhearing your conversation, but I need to see this video." And we showed him the video. He's like, "Oh my god!"
That is amazing.
He's like, "I need to know what you guys are talking about. It sounds
he's
so
like,
funny."
He's like, this sounds crazy.
He showed him the video, and he's like, "Wow."
Whoa.
Can we post the video to
We
Instagram?
can
I'm just
post it on the
kidding.
Patreon.
No, I don't know.
With no faces of you guys.
Well, no, it's just like my face. Because
I remember,
Like
yeah.
I just remember I could hear. Yeah, and I thought they were like weirdly making out, and Kai's like, they're not making out. I'm like,
That's
no.
pussy noise.
She's like they're eating her out. I'm like, there's no
It's
fucking
not the
way.
lips you think they are.
That should be the podcast title.
These are not the lips you're looking for. Yeah.
Oh my
If
God.
Garen's parents are listening to this, I'm really sorry.
Guys, this is amazing. Thank you so much. We kept upping the stakes, and you guys delivered. So thank you so much. We're gonna go on the Patreon where we are doing the similar thing, but with names for the Patreon. You can pay $5
Oh,
and
honestly, this is a good travel advice. When
Wait,
Cassie-
save it for the Patreon.
No.
cliffhanger.
When Cassie and I travel, and this stuff happens a lot because when we travel,
Yeah.
we are so nosy.
right.
Yeah.
Like we
I'm
will
nosy
sit at
anyway.
restaurants.
Me too, actually,
We're like
yeah.
at bars or at restaurants. We're just
Yeah.
like listening on conversations, listening on fights, listening to like some people, especially like in the U.S.
Yeah.
they Americans,
dumbest shit.
but not just that. Like
They're so loud.
They're so loud.
Yeah.
They're so
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah.
And it's like me and Cassie, like before we leave, we're just walking in London, and just behind us, there's like these two American backpackers who met each other,
Right.
and they're having the dumbest conversation. And so like one guy's like, "Oh, I found this thing called like pho. It's like
you said faux.
pho. It's
Yeah.
like ramen, but like Vietnamese." And then the girl
But
just goes-
like-
and the girl just goes like, "I hate noodles." And he's like, "What do you mean? What do you mean you hate noodles?"
She's like-
and then she goes, "I went to Italy for 2 weeks and didn't have pasta once." I'm like, what?
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
But then here's the thing.
We
here's the
were
thing.
slowing down.
Yeah, we were
pretending to look
slowing
at
down.
random apartment
pretending
buildings.
to look at things.
Yes.
So because they were walking really slow.
Yes, yes,
But we're
yes.
like, we need a slower movement to keep listening.
We were holding each other's hands, just crushing each other's hands, like dying laughing.
So like once we crossed the road and we realized like shit, they didn't cross the road.
Yeah, we were really
Let's
upset.
pretend to look at a shop so we can wait for them.
Because you know they're gonna be that loud as well. You can just.
It was great.
My version of that is that if I see someone who's really, really attractive, I have to stop the music or the podcast I'm listening to, so I
Just
can
make
use.
sure they're not saying anything dumb.
No, so one, I see like what they're talking about because I'm like, oh, it's a hot person talking. I have to listen. But also, I need
That's
to
why
use.
you never listen to me.
Yeah, exactly. And two, I have to use all of my senses. Even if it's like, I have to be like,
Just remain vigilant.
yes.
I know. See, I like that. I like that your headphones still on though. So you're like, it looks like I'm not
No,
listening.
that's the whole point.
The
Yes.
sunglasses trick.
It's the whole sunglass.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. Super fun. I'll put all your
Social.
socials and stuff in
Socials.
in the description, and then we're gonna jump on the Patreon for 15 more minutes when we talk shit about some people. I'm just gonna ask you questions like, what do you really think of
Leggings
of,
too.
of Jess? Okay, right. So we're gonna actually drop names. So join us on the Patreon. It'll be so super fun, and yeah, we have a lot of stuff coming up. In the next couple of weeks, you'll have Gaj and Nat coming from Malaysia, Elena Gabriel coming from Australia, and then we have Ben Quinlan and Maitre. You're opening for
Gajan
one of
and
them.
Maitre.
No, Maitre on the 13th of September. 23rd of September for Maitre at the Shusan Theater. I will continue to never book Cassie, so you know, no plugs for her, but you can check out
It's
her.
Russian roulette, honestly.
You can check out her dumb Facebook, whatever, chaotic something. Okay, thanks everyone. Yeah, bye guys.